Morning!
Morning! Today we are at Deurali, 3,210 meters.
Oh my god, the temperature from this level and
Bamboo?
And bamboo is like completely
different.
You can see from our clothes. And we are all wearing hand gloves today.
And yesterday night it was completely misty, but now the things are looking very beautiful. We have a 360 view of the valley and the mountains around us. It's really beautiful. So today is base camp day.
Yes, we are going
we are going to Annapurna Base Camp through Machapuchara Base Camp. So our first milestone will be Machapuchara Base Camp, and from there all the way to Annapurna Base Camp to spend the night over there. Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
It's beautiful to see the sunlight shining on the mountains and the waterfall. The water itself looks like it's flowing silver. Really beautiful. Well, behind these mountains are the big alpine mountains. So in a while we'll be able to see a full-on view of the entire mountain range of Annapurna. Excited for it. Okay, as we stop for a little bit of a rest, the weather is getting warm, so we kind of changed to light clothes right now. It was a bad call to wear thick clothing because during the daytime it definitely gets hot. But we have the closest view of Machapuchara that we've ever had onto the right of us, and it's beautiful. And to the left you'll see the summits of the Annapurna range. I can't exactly make out what those mountains are just yet, but of course we're gonna go closer. Let's see. Well, this is an even better view of Machapuchara. It's only gonna get better from here. Whew. We got a magnificent view of the valley and the alpine mountains right here, and to the right of us is part of Fishtail Mountain, and now we are slowly expanding our view of the Annapurna mountain range. Truly magnificent. I see.
Yes.
Are you happy that you made this trip?
It's beautiful.
Wow guys, this valley, I have no words to describe. It's just picture perfect. To the right of us is the beautiful pristine stream that's flowing from the top of the mountains, and in the backdrop we have the Annapurna range, and surrounding us are all these mountains that you see. And of course today, not a speck of cloud. The sun is shining at its brightest. Couldn't have asked for a better view.
Thanks to me.
Yeah, I did pray hard to not have clouds, and it has worked apparently. Well, if you don't want to walk for 7 days to visit Annapurna Base Camp, that's another way of doing it. On a helicopter. It only takes around half an hour to 1 hour, I think. Pretty convenient, but an expensive option, of course.
And what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
It's so easy.
You need to earn your views. All right. Wow, I forgot to look behind. And now that I'm seeing it, it's just an amazing view. The dog is just chilling. Let's let him be and let's go.
Okay. Let's go, let's go. See you, doggy.
Oh, is he gonna follow us? Oh, dang. We have some leftovers from breakfast, and the doggy, I think he definitely smelled it.
You like it, right? That's why you keep following us.
It's bread with honey.
Okay, okay, I'll give you all. Oh, I'll give you half, and if you keep following us, I'll give you the rest, okay?
Okay, now we found ourselves a guide dog.
As usual.
As usual.
You can find our guide dog from anywhere in the country.
Guys, we are at 3,500 meters and almost at Annapurna Base Camp. And I don't know about Icy, but I am feeling the effects of the altitude. Whew. I have to breathe twice as hard, and we can't move as fast as we did in the couple days before. So I'm taking it very slow and see if we can go to Annapurna Base Camp by this evening. Okay, after a strenuous hike, a constant ascent, we almost made it to MBC. You see MBC from afar? It kind of works as a resting point for trekkers who are going to Annapurna Base Camp, and that's exactly what we are doing, resting once we go there. All right, just a little bit more to go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so we are making our way up to the Annapurna Base Camp, which is at 3,700 meters, and you see Annapurna from the right side. It's a beautiful view. I think the view is only gonna get better once we ascend to the base camp. Whew. What a day. That's where we came from. We trekked across the valley all the way along this route to MBC. Okay guys, welcome to Annapurna Base Camp. Icy is doing her thing, hanging the clothes for them to dry, but there's better things to see. You've got a range of mountains over here. So we'll start with the fishtail, of course, Annapurna mountain, and then over here is, I think, Gandarbachuli, and that's Gangapurna. I'm not sure what this is, but there you go. 8,091 meters, Annapurna 1. Unfortunately, it is covered in clouds at the moment. You can kind of make bits and pieces of it, but hopefully it'll clear up by the evening or tomorrow morning, because we are heading to ABC to see the sunrise from there. But oh man, it's unreal. 8,091 meters. Okay, now we are gonna start our journey to ABC, but look what just happened. The entire area is engulfed in a very thick mist, just like yesterday. We can't see any of the mountains.
Yeah, it's just like in half hour.
Yeah.
It became like a very sunny day, became a very sunny.
Oh, but still, you see Annapurna, and you see, what was that? Gandarbachuli. As we are hiking through the mist, I think you can barely make out Machu Picchu to the right of us. It's still beautiful, but this thick mist, it's also kind of giving a whole different vibe to the entire area. You can see Annapurna 1 though. Annapurna 1 is straight ahead right there. Unfortunately, we don't get to see it today in its complete glory. But we are hoping we'll get better views tomorrow morning as we are staying the night at Annapurna Base Camp. Excited to see the sunrise from Annapurna Base Camp. Let's see how it goes. Machu Picchu one more time. It just gets better and better. And the mist is back, covering Annapurna South straight ahead, which is at 7,219 meters above sea level. And there's IC. Machu Picchu has some vibrant colors right now. Wow, that's amazing. That's unreal. Crazy. I wish we could see the Annapurna range too, but unfortunately most of the peaks are again covered with a mist. But hey, Machu Picchu never disappoints. Whoa. This stream is literally frozen. Since it's December. Definitely up here is very cold, but the streams down there below us, they were flowing all right. But up here, since we are around 3,800 to 4,000 meters, things are frozen. Okay guys, we have a first close view of Annapurna 1, which is at a height of 8,091 meters. This is Annapurna South, and there you go. That's Annapurna 1 at 8,091 meters in height. Whew. We're gonna get even closer once we reach base camp. So we are slowly and steadily moving towards the base camp. Okay guys, we are within eyesight of ABC, Annapurna Base Camp. I don't know if you can make out the little houses up ahead. So we're gonna spend one night at Annapurna Base Camp and descend maybe tomorrow. Okay, the good news is we have an unobstructed view of Annapurna 1 right in front of us. There you go, you can see all 8,091 meters of Annapurna 1. That's Annapurna 1, by the way, if you don't know. Beautiful. I think hopefully we'll be fortunate enough to see the sunset today, I see.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, the sunset happens at around 5 to 5:30. Days are short, of course, this being the winter season, and the sunrise happens at around 7. So pretty short days. Beautiful. Okay, it happened. No more views, just clouds.
Yes.
And clouds.
We are literally inside the clouds now.
Yep. We have no views whatsoever, but there's a nice frozen stream flowing next to us. You see, it's partially frozen. The skies have opened up again, guys. So We are not seeing much of Machu Picchu behind me, but we do have a glorious view of Annapurna South again. And Annapurna Base Camp is just right there. I think it'll take another 10 minutes to reach. And once we go there, just rest up and see if we can enjoy the sunset off of Annapurna 1. Guys, we are in for a treat. The sky has opened up and we have the beautiful sun rays hitting all the mountain peaks around us, starting from Machu Picchu, Gandharpa, Chuli, I think Gangapurna, I'm not entirely sure, but here you go. Annapurna 1, unobstructed view, and Annapurna South. Wow, this mountain range is unreal.
Lucky day.
Yeah. We made it. We made it to Annapurna Base Camp. Whew. It's at 4,130 meters. I think we made it to Annapurna Base Camp at the perfect time because just behind the board is Annapurna South, Annapurna 1, and on to the right of us are all the rest of the peaks, including Machu Picchu, enjoying the final sun rays of the day. Wow. This is definitely something else. Okay. Wow. Look at Annapurna. 8,091 meters. Crazy.
Right?
We made it! Oh, what a feeling, huh? Guys, I was just curious to see how people actually climb Annapurna mountain, because right at the bottom it's a huge abyss, as I can see. Let's see what is at the bottom. Wow, oh my god, that is crazy. You know what? This is one of the most dangerous mountains to climb. The death rate is at 25%, comparable to K2 in Pakistan. So the death rate is quite high in Annapurna 1.
Hey guys, now we are at Annapurna Base Camp, and seems my camping buddy, my partner, has a little bit issue. Hey Mish, how are you
Guys.
feeling now?
I literally feel like I'm drunk and I have a mild headache. I took all the medication that's recommended. I ate garlic soup, which is supposedly helps with altitude sickness, and I drank what is it called? Diamox, and had some headache pills as well. Let's see if it gets better. My body is not getting enough oxygen as it needs.
Surprisingly, I still don't have any symptoms. But I will take good care of these sea level creatures and bring him back to a lower altitude tomorrow as soon as possible. Sleep early. Take a rest. You'll be okay. Okay guys, then we're gonna take a good rest and see you tomorrow.
Good morning from Annapurna Base Camp. My condition is a bit better now. We woke up early in the morning to see the sunrise off of Annapurna South, and Annapurna 1 is happening right in front of us. Beautiful. Early in the morning we went to see the sunrise, but we were too sleepy to properly film anything. But now we have beautiful views of Annapurna 1 and Annapurna South with amazingly blue skies. Okay guys, the mountains that we see around us this is Machapuchere, that's Gandharbachuli, and that's Annapurna 3. Gangapurna is just behind this mountain, we don't see that. And of course this is Annapurna 1, 8,091 meters, 10th highest in the world. Annapurna South, 7,219 meters, and this is Hinuchuli at around 6,000 plus meters. Amazing views. So in the winter season, at least in December, the views are amazing and unobstructed during the daytime, but after around 1, 2 in the evening, things start to take a turn. There's a heavy mist coming and covering the entire mountain range, but in the mornings
birds.
They're always like this.
So many.
All right guys, we're gonna go back to Machapuchere Base Camp, which is at 3,700 meters. So we'll have to say goodbye to ABC just for now. And so we're just taking the views just one more time.